Can we all see the screen?
Yes, we can see the screen. It is investing.com.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you all. Welcome to the scalping session. So I'm here to learn a lot of things from you all, and I will also share some of my learnings. Welcome all of you all. Chaitra ma'am, Ayan sir, Anandvan sir, Mahendra sir, Sanket sir, all of you all are welcome. So before I start, here we go. Whether you're right or wrong in the market is immaterial. What counts is how much you have made over a period of 10 years. My friends, here we are. We are not here to be right or wrong, not here to be attached with any single trade, with any single setup. Right? We are here to make money. That's our role. That's a primary objective. And if you are successful, your legacy will only be determined whether you have been able to make money in the markets or not. So just keep that objective and goal in mind as we enter the scalping strategy. Right? So as Swati has said, just a brief, I'm basically a trader by living. I'm a trainer by and a teacher by love. So I have about 20 years in the markets experience. I started off as a fundamental and I moved into technicals, right? So basically, if you go down and see the eLearn site, I remember in 2016, I did my first webinar with them. 2017, correct, June, in Bank Nifty. And after that, I've come out with 5 or 6 of them in Bank Nifty. So different styles I've come out with. Some disclaimers, not a SEBI registered investor advisor, right? So all this is educational purpose, and I'm not recommending to buy or sell. You need to basically what system I'm teaching you, what setup I'm teaching you. You need to backtest it yourself. You need to apply it yourself before putting in your real money, right? Make sure you have your stop loss. Otherwise, this can have a big risk in the markets if you don't put in your stop loss while taking a trading decision. So this has been my prime motivation. I try to learn something new, try to be a little wiser every day. So before I get up, I try to make it a point that I want to be better in terms of knowledge, in terms of application of knowledge, which is wisdom. This is Charlie Munger. He is a partner of Warren Buffett. So in markets and in life, learning does not stop. So this is so everybody I believe knows Vivek Bajaj ji. This is one of his most important slides. What are the various trading styles? Okay. Number one is position trading. So basically this is long term. So investment comes into this position trading style. Right? So there you can holding period is from months to years. Then you have second trading style is swing trading, which is short term in nature, where you hold from days to weeks. Right? Then you have extreme short term, which is day trading, where I'm buying or selling in the day and squaring off my position by the end of the day. That is day trading. And one of the specialized setups of day trading is scalping, which is extremely short term, where your holding period in your buy or your sell trade are from few minutes to 15 minutes to the max. It can be 30 seconds, 1 minute to 15 minutes to the max. Right? Is this clear? Are you clear with the time frame and the strategies, trading styles? Great. Great. Now we come to what is actually scalping. So just a bit before we move forward. Anybody doing scalping right now? Anyone? Tyagraj sir, are you doing scalping? No one? Okay, Tyagraj sir is. So before I start, good. So it takes a few years before we actually master scalping, right? So before I start, first of all, scalping is an intraday trading style which tries to capture small profit moves. Basically, whole idea is in the day, when I look back, there are a lot of swings which are happening, right? There are a lot of swings like this. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to capture the swings, each and every important swings which are there. I'm trying to capture that. So that swings can be for 1 minute to a few minutes, depending upon the momentum of the rally. So the whole idea is to catch the small swings which are there in the market, right? So that's the whole idea. So what are the methods the scalper uses? It can be technical in nature, which can be a price volume breakout. It can be news or events. It can be any other important feature which can be related to open interest with regards to future or options. Whole idea is to catch a small meaningful move or a small rally in that particular time frame. Am I clear with it? That's the feature of a scalper trader, right? That's the feature of a scalper trader. Okay? Good. Now, scalping works well in trending markets. Please understand this very clearly. If you are working in a range market, there is a possibility that as a scalper you will struggle. So they work well in a trending market. I'll come to this later, why trending market gives a scalper the trading edge. Now, what are the time frame which a scalper uses? He can use any chart from 1 minute to 1 day. But execution, that means the chart where the final decision making for the entry, stop loss and your profit booking has to be between 1 minute to 5 minute time frame chart. Please be very clear. When my holding period is from a minute to few 15 minutes to a max, right? I have to see the smaller time frame charts to make my trading decision. Right? Am I clear with this? Mithun sir, we will come to you. Mithun sir said he has burnt his fingers in scalping. Do not worry, Mithun sir. We will discuss where we can improve. When we are not going right, there is always a scope of improving. Right? Good. Anshul bhai, I'm getting your message, but this is the first message I've got. Yes, we will come to yesterday's trading session, Asif bhai. Scalping method, right? What is a success? Being a successful scalper is the most challenging for any trader. Why is the most challenging? Why is the most challenging? Nitesh sir, Inamdar sir, why being a successful scalper is most challenging? Thank you, Utkarsh sir has said speed, execution, quick action, Pavan sir, very good. Basically what happens when you are trading into a smaller time frame, your execution decision has to be much quicker than other trading styles. So when you need your quick execution, you have to be there on the screen. You have to be alert. Moment your trade gets triggered, you have to put in a very quick stop loss. And that requires a lot of challenges because a lot of times trades do not get executed and it leads to boredom and over trading. Right? So you need to be basically very disciplined, you need to be very focused, and you need to be very quick. So you have to be a nimble scalper. That is why they say scalping is the most difficult of all trading arts. But yes, with the coming of options, I think so this is the best place to be in with regards to risk and reward. So this is a very small example of a scalping trade. Okay, so this is a call, a 36,200 put. Right? This is an option chart. So there is one option setup which is called the fish setup, which I'm going to teach you today. And in this setup, there are fixed rules for entries, fixed rules for stop losses. Right? So there are fixed rules. You enter, you place your stop loss, and fixed rule for exit. Right? So this is what we are going to learn. So whole idea is, why did I keep a rocket, the name rocket here? Anybody can guess? Yeah, don't worry, I'll zoom the chart later on. This is a small example. We will zoom the chart later on. Why did I keep the name rocket? Okay. Thank you. The whole idea here is, in an option trading or scalping, you don't know, out of 10 trades, 2 or 3 trades can give you multi-bagger returns compared to your risk. 2 or 3 trades can give you multi-bagger returns compared to your risk. Right? Just see this trade. We entered at 907 on the opening, and we exited after 15 minutes at 1300, and our stop loss was only 20 points. So we made about 400 rupees on the risk of 20 points. So this is basically in terms of my risk, 20 points, I made 400 points. Multi-bagger. In quick time, 400 points. That means out of 25, that is 10,000 rupees I could make. Right? With the risk of only 1,000 rupees. Right? I will come to this, how to trade it, how to find the right strikes. Everything is there. Why scalping works best in options? In India, I think so we all are aware, those people who are trading in options, that options are the cheapest mode. Cheapest mode. Right? With regards to liquidity and cost. Right? So when liquidity is best as a scalper, what do you want? You want to trade only those instruments where you can come out and get in as quick as possible with very little slippage cost. What is slippage? Bid and ask cost. And in India, options is the best, right? Because they have the highest liquidity. So I discuss rocket strategy when the price moves in your favor and there is a substantial jump in option premium, which is beneficial to the option buyer as compared to the risk undertaken by him. So the multi-bagger returns compared to the risk taken. So the whole goal here, the whole objective here, my friends, is that the option buyer should target out of 10 trades, at least 2 trades, where he should get very big profits. right? Where the price zooms upward like a rocket with momentum in quick time. So these days, my friends, we all know that Bank Nifty on an average moves 800 to 1000 points. So the more the movement in the underlying, the more scope the option buyer has to make money. I will show you with the examples. And my friends, this advantage is not going to go until Corona does not go away fully. Why? Because of Corona, there is going to be uncertainty, right? There is going to be uncertainty. And because of this uncertainty, you're going to get a lot of movements. And these movements are going to be very beneficial to an option buyer and especially a scalper. So Manish ji is asking how many trades typically in a day you find. So scalping, sir, is generally done from 5 minutes to 15 minutes, many trades in a day. So on an average as a scalper, you can find if it's a trending market, anywhere between 3 to 7 trades a day, right? So we will come to that, right? So where can you monitor the charts? Manish is asking. I will just take you there as and when we come. So what is the scalper success mantra? Discipline, money management and trading method. Till here are we clear? All of us? Any doubts? None? Clear. Great. So now there are 3 elements. So whereas a trader, there will always be 3 elements. One is discipline, other is money management, other is a trading method. Right? So before I come, the trading method is only 20% of the total trader success. Right? Because any method which you trade, right? Any method which you trade will have drawdowns, will have setbacks. And you have to have a belief in your system that it fulfills the money management criteria and the discipline criteria. That I have to take the trade, right? It should have a trading edge. Once you do that, the most important point, the trading method should be designed, right? It should be designed in such a way that it should suit your psychology. There are some people who are very comfortable in taking small losses. There are some people who are very comfortable only trading 2 hours a day. Because their psychology, they get very tired. They are not able to concentrate. So whatever trading system you make, it should be suited to your mindset. And if you can follow that with discipline and money management principle, success will come to you. Now the second part is money management. Money management regards to how are you handling your losses and your profits. And 40% of the success comes from here. As I told you, as a trader, if you focus on your risk more than your reward, you focus more on your stop losses, that I have to have stop losses. I have to define my risk, which gives me the comfort. When should I stop a strategy in a particular week or a particular month? How many lot size am I comfortable trading? If the strategy will give me losses or there will be a drawdown in my capital, that you have to be sure before you start trading a system. So that money management rules need to be clear, because most of us, we enter the market with a layer of making money. We don't think about losses. And when we get losses, and when the losses hit us, that is where we start to struggle. That is where we start skipping trades. And that is where the whole process gets against us. Right? So you have to be very, very careful regarding this. And the last part is discipline. That every time I have to follow my trading system, when my trading system gives me a call, I have to take it. I should not book if I'm getting a small profit until and unless all my rules have been followed. So the greed and fear factor can be controlled with the help of trading discipline. Right? The courage and the belief comes only when execution happens as per plan. So if you don't have a plan, you are sure shot to fail. But having a plan does not give you guaranteed success. But at least it saves you from guaranteed failure. Success comes with experience and hard work. So as you get into that experience of understanding the market, understanding yourself, and that bridge between market and yourself, you will slowly start getting success. Right? So fear of losses happens. Why? Because you only think about profits. Please understand, losses are a part of doing business. Right? So there are 4 outcomes to a trade. So when you take an individual trade, so I keep telling my students when I teach options, I keep telling them that one trade is not important. In a year, you are going to take thousands of trades. Right? One trade is not important. So don't get focused, don't get emotional attachment with one trade. So those people who are married, stay emotionally attached to your wife, not to your trade, not to the market. So the 4 outcomes to the trade are big loss. You see, most of us, when who are new to the market, have this problem. We can't accept losses. So when you don't accept losses, what happens? That small loss turns into a big loss. And when that small loss turns into a big loss, that is where the whole problem psychology, mentally starts. You start praying. You start believing that your trade will come into profits. And once you start doing that, you miss the next bigger opportunities which come down to you. Right? The second one is a small loss. As long as you are booking small losses, my friends, if it is as per the rules, it is fine. There is no harm. There are days which I call a good day, where I have still had a loss, but I have followed my plan and booked a loss. So that day is called a good day in life. Even though you have lost money, but you have followed your plan. Because that day will save you from the disaster which might keep coming if you don't follow your plan. Then you have a small winner. Right? A small winner is that trade which gives you small profits compared to your risk taken. That's also comfortable, no problem. That's a part and parcel of life. Every trade cannot be a big winner. As long as you are doing these 2, small losses and small winners, it's all fine. Right? These are both fine. This is unacceptable. And last one is big win. That is rocket type trades. If you get 20% of such trades and you have these 2 in hands, right? You're going to be a big winner. Right? So your edge is advantage. So advantage in option is that you can get big winners. So as long as your winners are bigger than your losers, and your winning trades, average probability of win. So even if you are 40% correct in the market and your average win is much bigger than average losses, you are still going to make money. So you must just focus on eliminating the big loss. The big loss is the factor which all of us make. Why? Because we get emotional. Oh, we are here to earn money from the markets. We cannot accept losses. Right? So if you can eliminate this big loss, you're going to make money from the market. Any questions till here? Are we all on the same page? Did you understand the psychological part of trading, scalping? Good. So a lot of my students are here today. Right, Science sir. Lovely, William sir. Great. So now, Bank Nifty index. What is Bank Nifty? Most of us know it. I'll just take a minute to just give you a brief. Anil sir is asking, algo trading possible? Anil sir, I'll answer your question later on. Right? Okay, Jagdish Dola sir is asking, why Bank Nifty and not Nifty? This is exactly this slide for. Right? Patel sir is asking, how long you have to take small losses? We'll come to that, Patel sir. Why Bank Nifty? First of all, Bank Nifty, what is it? It is a sectorial index, right? Of 12 top country banks. Now, banking stocks have the highest weightage in Nifty. Okay, so always remember, friends, sector are going to be more volatile than index like Nifty. Nifty is what? A benchmark of 50 companies. And banking Nifty is what? Benchmark of 12 companies, which are all in the banking sector. So the volatility in banking stocks is much more than that of Nifty. The second part is the Bank Nifty has the highest weightage. The weightage in Nifty is 30%. Bank Nifty, banking stocks is 30% of Nifty. Third part, the index has been outperforming. If you see, in India, I remember in the year 1999, Nifty was 900. And you know what was Bank Nifty? 500. Today, Bank Nifty is 35,000, 34,000. And Nifty is 14,600. So Bank Nifty has really outperformed Nifty in the last many years. Okay? So what are the top banking stocks? Ravi sir, in the year 1999, the value of Nifty was 900 to 1000. Bank Nifty started in 2004, but the theoretical value of Bank Nifty was 600. Today, Bank Nifty is at 34,000. Bank Nifty has gone up by 33,000. Today, the value of Nifty is 14,600. So, Bank Nifty has gone up more than 2.2 times from the year 1999. Right? So, what are the top banking stocks? HDFC Bank has a weightage of 26%. ICICI Bank has a weightage of 20%. Kotak Mahindra Bank has a weightage of 12%. Axis Bank has a weightage of 13%. IndusInd Bank has a weightage of 5%. So if I take the top 5 banks, my friends, 26, 20, 16, 12 and 13, close to 83%, 84%. So if I can manipulate these 5 banks, I can easily manipulate Bank Nifty. So that is why the volatility is much, much higher. Right? So this weightage is as per 30th or last month of February. Again on 31st of March, the weightage will change. Every month the weightage changes, but not to a very major extent. Right? Every month. Okay? So these 5 stocks, easy to manipulate. And that is the reason why you're seeing 800, 900 points movement in Bank Nifty. 3 to 4%. So for an option buyer, more the movement, the better it is. Right, so this is from the previous slide. I have taken the scalper trading edge. In war, you aim, you shoot, and you kill. If you miss your shot, you retreat back. So like a scalper, you have to be like a sniper. So option buyer, time is his biggest enemy. He cannot wait and wait in the trade, because if he waits as an option buyer, he will lose time value premium. So he cannot risk more than what he is going to earn. Option buyer has a disadvantage of theta. But if he is quick in his approach and can hit multi-bagger rocket trades from time to time, his edge to be a profitable trader will be achieved. Right? Correct? Great. So what is theta? So the next question should come. Most of you all know what is theta. Basically, my friends, when we buy options, basically there is something which is called the time value premium. That starts to decay or to reduce with passing time. So theta is nothing but the measurement of option time decay. So it is something like the melting ice. As the ice loses mass, same as with the option premium. The longer the time passes and comes closer to the expiry, the more the option premium will lose theta or time value premium. So on the last day, we don't have any time value premium. Whatever is remaining is the intrinsic value premium. So as an option buyer, you have to be like a scalper. You have to be very quick. You have taken a trade. If it works in your favor, you book your profits. If it does not, there is a stop loss, you exit. Right? Now, what is the most important? This is where most people get confused. What chart should a scalper look at while trading? A lot of people, they trade in options, but they look in Bank Nifty futures chart. A lot of people trade in options, but they look at Bank Nifty spot chart. Okay? I received a lot of criticism the last time I did a webinar that how can you see trading doing the Nifty option charts? It is wrong. My friends, the options chart which you are seeing derives its value from the underlying, which is either the spot or the future. Right? Options are the least expensive trading costs and provide most liquidity and offer the highest percentage of returns. When you are right, they become the scalper's best friend. We know because of theta, it is very difficult to see from the spot price or the future price and trade on option. Because as I told you, scalper needs to be very quick, nimble. You can't see 5-6 charts and trade. You don't have that much of time, my friends. Right? So, it is advisable that as an option trader or a scalper, you must basically trade only from the option chart. Am I making sense? Is it clear to all of you all? You have to trade seeing the option chart. Right? Good. Now the next question comes in. Sir, there are so many strikes. which try to see how to trade. So here we come up to our next and the most important slide, which is called the fish setup. So F stands for finding the right strikes. I stands for identifying the writers or the seller's trap. H stands for swing tops to be identified and marked. And H is highlighting the trade entry and trade management. So let us, basically this is a setup which I have been working for long, and those people who are very sincere, who can be in the market, this setup will give you returns over a long period. So what is the finding the right strike? So how to select the strike price? So look at the Bank Nifty spot price at 9:20 a.m. Okay? If the Bank Nifty price is 25,540, please listen carefully. I will look at the Bank Nifty spot price as 920. Right? 25,540. That means what is the difference between 25,450 and 550? Then I will take the 25,500 strike price. If it is 25,560, between 25,550 and 25,650, then I will take the 25,600 call and put. Am I making sense? I will check the price of Bank Nifty at 920. So now let us do an example of yesterday. 920, what was Bank Nifty's price? Yesterday, 26th of March. So this is investing.com. This is a free site. Right? What was the price of Bank Nifty spot? 33,393. Okay? So if the Bank Nifty spot price is 33,393, what strikes of call and put will I select? Thank you, 33,400. 33,400. Call and put. Is this clear? Yes? Is this clear to everyone? How did I select the strike? Once more. I will check the price of Bank Nifty spot at 920. What is the price, Adit? 33,393. So the price is between 33,350 and 33,450. So if the price is between these two levels, the 33,400 call put strike is to be selected. 920 closing. Kamlesh bhai, at the money, call and put strike of 920. Balaji sir. Right? Look at the 920 price, 25,540, between 451 and 550, the price will be 25,500. If it is at 25,560, it will be 25,600. Right? Is it clear? Sayan sir is asking, how did I get 33,390? 26th of March, yesterday. What is the price at 920? Can you see this? 920, the price is 33,393. So I got 33,400 as the call and the put. So we are going to trade in the weekly options. Right? Now, everybody's got Zerodha. So what we are going to do is, I'm just going to teach you the process. I will go down to the chart. Bank Nifty chart I've gone. I will go down to the display. I will select I will just pull down, select two charts. Okay? I will just type out the name Bank Nifty 33,400 call, right? Bank Nifty 33,400 put. So I want both the charts to be there in front of me, the call and put both. I click on it. So this screen comes. This is the monthly strike. My friends, I want to see the weekly. So the weekly expiry is 1st of April. Right? So 33,400 call and Bank Nifty 33,400 put, 1st of April. My time frame is 1 minute. Okay? As I told you, as a scalper, I need to focus, right? Only on the instrument call or put which I am going to trade. 33,400 call, 33,400 put. See, your trading software can be anything. You can use Zerodha, you can use Flyers, you can use Sherkhan. But please understand the setup. Okay, because the backtesting result I am going to show you from a different setup. But please understand what is required. So did you understand? I put the call and the put. Right? Okay? And I am going to now move forward. Right? Candles, you can put bar charts also. There is nothing to do with candlesticks. I'll just put hollow candles, sir, so that you can see the chart. Just for viewership, I put the hollow candles, you can see it. I'm not going to use any candlesticks at all. Okay? Is this clear till here? Now we are going to put in two indicators. Absolutely clear, Jitesh bhai and Arvind bhai. First we will select the price at 920. See the price. From the spot price of 920, we will select, add the money, call and put strikes. We will plot that both of them together. Right? And now, what are the two indicators we are putting? One is VWAP and the other one is average true range. Okay? So we are going to put in two indicators. One is VWAP, other one is average true range. Okay? So what is average true range? Average true range indicator was introduced by market technician J. Wells. It is nothing but the difference between the high minus low of the candle or the time period of the bar. So the difference between the high minus low of the candle average, right? In case of gap up, it is basically high minus previous close. So high, in case there is a gap up, the difference calculation will not be high minus low, high minus previous close. In case of gap down, it will be previous close minus low. Am I clear? When there is no gap up or gap down, it is high minus low. The highest of this value will be taken, and the average of this particular period which we are taking for calculation is called average true range. So J. Wells recommended 14 period for the calculation of this ATR. Right? What did he recommend? 14 period for the calculation of this ATR. So just see this example. This is Nifty Bank 15-minute time frame. Okay? If you can see the ATR, the last value is 186. So it tells you that the average of high minus low of each candle of the last 14 candles was 186 points. So in every last 14 candles, Nifty has given an average movement of 186 points in 15 minutes. Right? So this application is very useful for putting our stop losses. For example, if you see this example, if you enter Bank Nifty at 13,050 and the 14 ATR is 190, we can fix our stop loss on the multiple of ATR values. If we keep 1.5 into ATR, that means 190 into 1.5 is 275. So once we deduct from our entry price 275, that is 30,050 less 275, our stop loss will be 33,775. So the most standard procedure for ATR is fixing of stop losses. So from your entry, you can decide upon a multiple. It can be 1.25, it can be 1.5, it can be 2, 14 period ATR. And when you deduct that from your entry price, that becomes your stop loss, which is based on last 14 days average candle size or ATR. Am I making sense? Are we all on the same page regarding ATR? Is this clear? Good. Do not worry in case you have a problem. Mahendra sir, in this example is 15 minutes. So you can basically do the ATR on your calculation. So you can do it in 1 minute also, you can find out your ATR. 15 minutes also you can find out your ATR. Okay? Great. Basically, this is a technical indicator. This has nothing to do with our trading. So, right? So it is just a simple technical tool which is ATR. ATR is nothing but the candle high minus low. That's it. So when there is gap up, the calculation of ATR is high minus previous close. When there is a gap down, the calculation of ATR is close minus low of the gap down candle. Okay? And when there is no gap up, gap down, it is high minus low. So basically, it tells you the size of the candle. Okay? So supposing if you are seeing a ATR of 186, it tells you the 14 period. The 14 period high minus low average is 186. Right? So it will basically tell you or guide you in fixing your stop loss. So a lot of people, they keep the stop loss on the basis of ATR values with multiples. A lot of people keep it at 1.5. A lot of people who want bigger stop losses will keep it at 2 ATR. So 2, if the ATR is 190, 2 ATR will be 380. So 34,050 is your entry price. Example, these are all example. We have not decided on our ATR. We are just learning about ATR in this example. Right? So 190 into 2 is 2 ATR. Rajan sir, this is just we have not done anything. I am multiplying 1.5 into ATR value. William sir, supposing you have taken a trade. So William sir is saying, how do we decide the entry? Supposing William sir, you have taken a trade in this chart on the breakout of swing high at 34,050. Your entry is as per your level. 34,050 is your entry price. Now you want to decide on your stop loss. So from the calculation of the ATR value, if you want a bigger stop loss, 2 into 190. If you want a smaller stop loss, 1.5 into 190. 1.5 is the multiple. Naveen sir. 2 is the multiple. How many times of ATR value you want to keep it? Lower. ATR calculation comes from when you plot it in the indicator, that is how your ATR valuation comes in. So just let's take it. You go here, you come here to the indicator, average to range. Right? So this ATR, can you see this? For 5 minutes, the ATR is 86. So last 14 candles, what is the value? So here we have got the ATR for the last 14 candles, average is 159. So it is very good in placing stop losses. Right? No, William sir, I am just teaching you the definition. Please understand, I have not taught you my system. William sir is saying we see the spot price, not option chart. No, I am just teaching you the definition of ATR from the spot. Okay? I have not taught you my system. Yogesh sir. I'll come to it. I'm just teaching you what is ATR, Arvind sir. Okay? Very good, Janet sir. This is just I'm teaching you what is an indicator. Nothing more. I haven't taken you to my system at all. Are we all clear about that? Is why I'm understanding. Okay, great. Now the second indicator is VWAP. What is VAP? VAP stands for volume weighted average price. Everybody's heard that? Everybody's heard that volume weighted average price? So basically VAP is nothing but the price into volume, summation of price into volume. Can you see? Summation of price into volume divided by summation of volume, that is cumulative volume. Total price into volume divided by total volume. What does a VAP tell you? VAP is a trading benchmark which gives the trader the average price for that day, right? Based on both volume and price. Okay? So just see this example. I have plotted this VAP. Can you see this VAP? This is the average price of 33,400 call. Right? Can you see this line? This is the average price. So what it tells you that this is the VAP for the 33,400 put. So this is nothing. So what does the average price tells you? What does the average price tells you? Yeah, Manoj sir, what does the average price tells you? Okay, I'm getting a lot of questions. Total average price at which is most traders have done. Okay, so average price. This is exactly why we are doing this, right? The VAP is an intraday indicator which tells you that if your current price is above the average price, buyers are winning. If your current price is above the average price, buyers are winning. If your current price is below the average price, that is VWAP price, sellers are winning. This is the most important part of the whole system. Because as an option buyer, I must be very sure that the buyers are winning and sellers are losing. If I don't know that, right, you are finished. Because if you enter here when the sellers are winning, your stop losses will be triggered. Right? If you enter here when the sellers are winning, your stop losses will be triggered. So can you see this day? This day was the seller's day, which is yesterday. Can you see this? Right? Sir, this is a 1 minute chart. Sanjay sir is asking which time period is used. 1 minute chart. So did you get this? Now is this clear? How did you select the strike price? How did you select the indicators? How did you plot it in the chart? What are the two indicators? Average trading true range and VWAP. Right? So in the day, my friends, two times we are going to check Bank Nifty spot price. Raja sir, two times. One is at 920. After 920, again at 1230, we are going to check the Bank Nifty spot price and going to change the call and the put strike again at 1230. Why are we changing the strike price, Raja sir? Only the option chart, Sagar sir. Because there is too much of movement in the 3 hours of trading from 9:20 to 12:30. So at 12:30 we are refreshing the Bank Nifty spot price. And again we will take the new at the money call and put strikes. Are we clear till here? Are we clear with the indicators? So these are your two indicators, ATR and VWAP. It's a very simple system. VWAP line above belongs to the option buyers. If the current price is above the VWAP, option buyers are winning. And if it is below the VWAP, option writers are winning. Okay? Now who wins? Option buyers or option sellers? Don't worry, Chetra sir. We will change it. Who wins? Now the biggest question. Who wins? Option buyers or option sellers? Who will answer this question? Dipankar sir, if the option buyers all are saying option sellers, then why are in the market option buyers? Why will there be any option buyers? There will not be any option buyer at all if option sellers are winning. So try to understand. How many of you have watched 2020 cricket match? Option buying is like 2020 cricket match. Option buyers are like the players, like the Pandya brothers, who try to make an impact, who try to hit the ball outside the ground or get out in that fashion, trying to make quick runs without wasting balls. Similarly, option buyer is ready to take small losses, right? Ready to take small losses, but he wants big winners. He's ready to take number of trades, but he will not hold any trade for long. Buying is very quick. Run hit or get out. And option selling is like test match, where the batsman focuses on leaving a lot of new balls which are bowled at him, taking out the shine. So option buying is about patience. The longer you stay in the market, right? The longer you stay in the market, the longer time value premium benefit you will get, and stronger is your probability of making money, right? Okay? Very good. Satish sir is asking, how did you select 33,393? Okay. So Satish sir, very simple. Just see this carefully. If the Bank Nifty price is between 33,950 and 34,050, the spot price we are going to take is 34,000. If it is between 34,050, 34,150, we will take 34,100. If the spot price is between 34,150 to 34,250, 34,200, right? इम्तियाज भाई आप रिकॉर्डिंग देख लीजिएगा और उसके बाद अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम हो आप मेरे से कनेक्ट करिएगा सर, आप चिंता मत करिए, मैं हूं आपके साथ. सतीश सर, इज दिस क्लियर? Absolutely correct. Manik sir is asking, hello sir, please explain. We have not yet entered. We have not yet entered, sir. We are just learning the basics, Manik sir. Right? So did you understand option buying? Very quick. Option seller, lot of patience. Right? There is a saying that option sellers wins 80 to 85% of the time in the long run. But in the short run, there are moves which are like rocket, like momentum, which moves against the direction of the writers and traps them. So option buyers needs to identify the seller's trapping, where the seller is going to get trapped. Option buyer needs to identify those points. Now he is sure that now the seller is getting trapped. He has to rush to cover his position. And when the seller rushes to cover his short position in call or put, that is where option buyer gets the trading edge. I'm repeating this once more. These are golden words. 85% of the time, option writer wins in the long run. Please be clear. But in the short run, there are price moves which are against the direction of the writers, which trap them. And if the option buyer can identify those areas where the sellers are going to be trapped and where the sellers are rushing to cover the position, that is where the buyer, if he can ride that position for a few minutes, he can get very big profits. So what happens, my friends? Option writers have unlimited losses. So when you write a call option and the market is going up, option writers can have huge losses. How many of you saw this Thursday, 25th, 5 rupees option becoming 800 rupees, right? 500 option becoming 800 rupees. Option writers were trapped. Now as an option buyer, if you can identify, right? You make very big money. So we are going to learn what is a seller's trap. Okay? We are going to learn this. So, we are going to use the 1 minute call and put chart as it catches the writer's trap quickly. Manish sir is asking me, the period of ATR is 14, the period of VAP is 14. VAP is a standardized in nature. If you see the studies, if I go here, if I click VAP, there is no time period. Right? If I delete the ATR and now if I go to studies and if I type ATR, average to range, default period is 14. Okay? Is it clear? VAP automatically ATR 14. Okay? So there is no default period for VAP. It is automatically the same period. Right? Good. Now, let's come down to learning the setup. Till now, we were just understanding, finding the strikes. Are you clear how we are to find the strikes? We will go and check the Bank Nifty spot price. We will select the call and the put basis on the spot. What are the two indicators, Jagdish sir? 14 period ATR, BWAP. What is the time frame? 1 minute chart. Are we clear? Nifty weekly spot, weekly option prices. Clear? Good. My friends, those who are not able to understand, don't worry. See the recording. I am there. I am not going to run away. I am there for you all. Those people who have language problem, do not worry. Okay? I am there for you all. Now, let's move forward. What is a seller's trap? Can you see the slide? Open interest not required. Not required. Can you see the slide? Can you see this V? What is this V? Seller's traps are fractal lows. These are called fractal lows which are marked as V. So can you see this? This is VAP line. So fractal lows not touching the VAP. That means when the market is making a low which is not touching the average line, this is called a seller's trap. See this low, it is not touching. So possibly sellers can be trapped. Again it goes and touches this line. So sellers are safe. Again if you see this low, V low, I'll explain to you what is a V, don't worry. If you just go by the flow, V low, which is called the fractal low, which is not touching the VAP, is the first indication that the sellers can be trapped. So when I look at the VAP line, now I have to identify this fractal low. How do I identify a fractal low? Please see this. Fractal low are the lowest low of the last two candles. Lowest low of the last two candles. Can you see? Not broken for the next two candles. So basically it's a series of 5 candles. Middle candle is the lowest point which is not broken in the previous 2 candles, and this low is not broken for the next 2 candles. Can you see this? This is called a fractal low as V. So your job is to identify those 5 candles, right? The lowest low of the last 2 candles, -1, -2, not breach for the next 2 candles is called the fractal low. So this fractal low is marked as 0. So any low, fractal low which is not touching the VWAP is telling you that the writers can be trapped. Can you see this? This is the lowest low of the last two, not breached for the next two. Right? This is option chart. Asif bhai is asking spot or future. It is option. Correct. Right? So this is the option chart. Very simple. Raja sir, you don't need any indicator. You can draw it. You can see it with the naked eye. The lowest low of the last two, not breach for the last next two, not touching the VWAP. Okay? So if I am drawing here, let me take you and show you with the drawing. Okay? So this will be more easier to understand here. This is the lowest point in the middle. The previous two candles low are this zero. Previous two candles is -1, -2. So this zero low is lower than these two lows. And for the next two candles, they have a higher low. So this zero low, the middle low, is the lowest of these four, -1, -2, 1 and 2. So that is why it is called a fractal low. It is taken from Bill Williams' fractal indicator. So what is the significance? The significance is out of these 5 candles, the middle point low has not been breached for the next 2 days and the previous 2 days. So this becomes highly significant as a low. And when this fractal low is not touching the VWAP, it tells you that the sellers are in a position to get trapped. That the sellers can get trapped. It is not that they are going to get trapped. There is a possibility of a seller being trapped in this rally. So I'm repeating, what are fractal lows? Fractal lows are those points where the lowest of the 5 candles low is in the middle, and 2 days before and 2 days after, no new low has been formed from the 0 point. So you will only come to know about the fractal low after the completion of 5 candles. Any low above the VWAP and not touching it can be a first sign. Chirag sir, please note, it should not touch the VWAP. If it touches the VWAP, that means it is still playing in the average. Right? Very simple. You see, what did I explain? If prices stabilize above the VWAP, if prices stabilize above the VWAP, what does it tell you? Did you note here? Are you noting any price stabilizing above the VWAP? No prices. Are any prices, Rajan sir? Are the prices stabilizing above the VWAP? Is any fractal low made here? All the fractal lows are touching. That is why the writers did not have any problem. See this, all the lows. Only here one low was made, again it touched. So time and again, Rajan sir, when the writers are safe, price will again come back to the VWAP and retest it when it is greater than. Can you see this? So as an option buyer, the first sign of a seller's trap is going to be in the 1 minute option chart. In the 1 minute option chart, any fractal low which is not touching the VWAP and it is above the VWAP is the sign that sellers can be trapped. Abhishek is saying it can be a buyer's trap also. Very good, Abhishek. That is why we are not buying there. Lovely, Abhishek. That is why we are just identifying the seller's trap. We are not buying there. You are very correct. I like this. Now, once I have identified the seller's trap, I am identifying the swing top. Very simple. What is the first rule? I am finding the right strikes. Okay. Second rule, I am finding out what is the seller's trap. Okay. Third rule, I am identifying a swing top for my buy entry. After the seller trap is identified, I am finding the swing top. What is a swing top? Swing top is nothing but the highest high of the last 5 bars. Right? What was the fractal low? What was the fractal low? Lowest low of the last 2 bars, not breach for the next 2 bars. Right? Now the swing top is the highest high of the last 5 bars. This is the highest high. 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Last 5 bars, not breach for the next 2 bars. So once I get this swing top, I know that this is the area above which the writers can be trapped. So what is the swing top? Swing top is the point where highest point which is greater than the last 5 bars and the next 2 bars. So it is basically a sort of a small resistance or a top. Highest of the last 5, not breach for the next 2 bars. Right? So only after the completion of 7 candles, if we come to know about the swing top. Is this clear? After the identification of the fractal low, right? We are now identifying the swing top. Don't worry, it will take time, right? Don't worry, it will take time. With practice, once you see the chart, it will come. So we are going to do a lot of examples. Once we do the example, it will come. Don't worry. Only 1 minute. Sanket sir is asking, right? Sanket sir is asking 1 minute. Why 1 minute? I'll show it to you right now, Sanket sir. Pawan sir is asking, should we look throughout the day? Yes, Pawan sir. Right? Good. We are going to do a lot of examples. Don't worry. Now, once you have identified the swing top, okay, what are we going to do? Can you see this chart? This swing top is identified. It's a 1 minute chart. We are all clear? Okay? When the particular candle breaks, can you see this AA candle in the chart marked as AA candle? Right? When it breaks the swing high, the first time when the swing top high is breached, on that close, it should close above this swing high. Okay? Now we are getting into entry. We are trying to find out what is going to be the entry of that day. So in the chart, once the sellers are trapped, we are identifying the swing top. So what is the chart? The chart of the call put in the 1 minute. In this particular example, it is a 33,700. Okay? So when the swing top is breached, in that candle itself, it has to close above the swing top high. When it closes, can you see in the candle AA, it closes. We will enter in the open of the next candle. What is our entry? Open of the next candle. So the open is 794. Right? The strike is 33,700 call put based on 1230 price. So we will open at we will take the trade at the open of the next candle, which is candle B at 230. 794. Why? Because candle AA has closed above the swing top high. Now what is going to be our stop loss? The stop loss is going to be, we will see that candle AA, what is the ATR? The ATR is 31. We are going to take 1.25. Our multiple is going to be 1.25 into 31, which is 39. And we are going to keep 2 points as filter. Why are we keeping 2 points as filter? Why are we keeping 2 points as filter? Don't worry, I am going to zoom the chart and show you. Don't worry. Filter is a cushion. Bid, difference between bid and ask. Right? Buffer, slippage cost. Right? Okay? Slippage cost. Fine? And we will, so 1.25 into 31 is 39 minus 241. So 755 minus 2 points filter is 753 is my stop loss. As I entered at 794, immediately I will place my stop loss at 753. Okay, is this clear? Moment the swing high is breached and it closes above it. So there are two conditions. It has to be breached, and in that particular candle, it has to close above it. Right? The next candle open, I will buy it. What will be my stop loss? I will check the AA candle 14 ATR. The AA candle 14 ATR is 31. 1.25 into 31 is 39. Right? So my entry price is 755. So 755 minus 39 is 716. Minus 2 is 716 minus 2 is 714. Is 714. Right? So this is going to be my stop loss. Is this clear? How are you getting the entry price? And so 794 is the entry. Sorry, I have made a mistake. 794. 755, that is 753. Is this clear? How I am getting my stop loss? Okay. So entry price, candle B, 14 ATR. 14 ATR was 31 into 1.25. So 39. When I subtract it, I get 755. 2 points filter. When I subtract, I get 753. Okay? Good. We will do a lot of examples to get this clear. Right? So entry price 794. 33,700 call and put based on 1230 price. Entry time 1230 candle. Exit if stop loss of 753 is triggered. This is how I got my stop loss. Or will exit 15 minutes after my entry. If my stop loss doesn't get triggered, my friends, I will exit at 15 minutes after my entry. So 15 minutes. So here my stop loss did not get triggered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. After 15 minutes, I exited at 9:30. What was my risk? 39 points plus 2 points filter, 41 points. What was my reward? 930 minus my entry, 734, 136 points. So my maximum risk was 41 points, my friends. What was my reward? 136 points. So my risk reward ratio is 1:4. Right? So this is how. Okay. Rao sir is asking if the stop loss is not triggered. Do we trail? No sir. Rao sir, the strategy says as a scalper, we don't need to trail. We need to exit because we are going to get other trades also. I will, Abhishek sir is asking what is the logic of 12:30 close. I will show you the logic, Abhishek sir. Okay? Great. Yeah sir, Arvind sir, I clearly explained. It's clearly explained. Entry price, ATR into 1.25. 31 was the ATR. So 755 less 2 point filter. This is your stop loss. It's clearly explained, Arvind sir. Right? 1.2 times your 25 times your stop loss level. Right? Shekhar sir is asking 1.5. Why did we take 1.25 instead of 1.5? Shekhar sir, the example of 1.5 I showed you was for learning. You can even keep 2. You can even keep 1. I have kept 1.25. So that Premchand sir is asking that same question. That was just for learning. Right? Pushpinder sir is asking if the fractal load touches the VAP. Then it is not a trap, Pushpinder sir, we will ignore it. Gagan sir is asking exit price. So Gagan sir, Gajanan sir is asking exit price. 100 points. Gajanan sir, you can keep that. The filter, Puneet sir is asking filter plus 2 minus 2. It will always be, I'll subtract 2 points, I'll not add. Stop loss may you will subtract from your entry price. Basis on volatility. Okay? I will teach you how to select the 12:30 price also. Okay? From morning 9:20 to 12:30, one strike. From 12:30, another strike. Which I will. Okay. What was the logic? Can you see this? Once you've identified the swing top, right? The first candle where the swing top is breached, that candle is marked as AA. It needs to close above the swing high. It just does not have to breach. Okay? It has to close above the swing high. So this point 0, it has to close above it. Once it closes above it, in that 1 minute chart, the next candle open, which is marked as B, I will enter. Right? That level is 794. What is my stop loss? This candle AA ATR, can you see this? 31. So 1.25 times of 31. I have kept 1.25. You can even keep 1. There is no problem. Very good question by Shankar sir. It should close. Absolutely, Shankar sir, the same candle, AA, first time, it should break swing high and you have to close. Right? Exit after 15 minutes. Okay? Don't. 920 price has no significance, Premchand sir. Nothing like that, Arvind sir. Once the seller trap is identify the swing high. If it breaches, enter. Okay? No, nothing. Nirmal sir is asking swing top needs to be before or after. No sir. No such conditions. Once the seller trap is identified, just identify the swing top, and if it breaks, clearly enter. Janeet sir is asking if after entry stop loss trigger, square off your trade. Please put a stop loss sell order. Right? Yeah, no trade if it is below VAP. Good. Good. Thank you. I think so we've taken enough questions right now. We should move forward. Why? The reason I'm telling you, because once we start doing a lot of examples, all our doubts will get cleared. We are going to see the seller trap in both the call and the put. Okay? Jitesh sir, don't worry. You are new to the market, I understand. When you do a trade, Jitesh sir, there's a difference between the buy price and the sell price. That is called slippage. Yeah, Yogesh sir, we have covered the seller's trap. I think so you are a little late. Okay? 15 minutes from your entry, Harsh. Harsh is asking 15 minutes from the zero candle. No, 15 minutes from the entry. There is no target, sir. The target is exit after 15 minutes. Right? Balaji sir, we are going to study both the call and the put chart. We are going to trade in the example. Okay? सब बता रहा हूँ. Is this clear? Good. Rules. We will enter the trade at 9:35. Why we will not enter before 9:35? Varghese sir, the story has just started. Don't worry, I'll show you a lot of examples. A market opens at 9:20. Are we all know that? Does the market open at 9:20? Very good. There is a lot of volatility. 15-20 minutes. We need the market to stabilize. We need to find out 20 minutes, 30 minutes, is the buyer or the seller making money. 9:15 market starts. Sorry, Kapil sir. So 9:15 to 9:20 is the first candle, right? So we need 20 to 25 minutes to find out if the buyer or the seller is winning. After that, only we need to check. Very good, Asif sir. Then we need to find the seller's trap. Now what happens, my friends? 9:30 to 12:30. You see what happens? Our markets have two sessions. One is the opening session, which is from 9:30 to 12:30. How many of you all are trading in the market? How many of you all are trading in the market? How many times you have seen that the market is falling till 12:30 and after 12:30 the market reverses? So like they say in the markets there are two types of trading days. One is till 9:30 to 12:30. One is like 12:30, 12:40 to 3:30. That is where the European market opens and a completely different direction takes place. Right? So from 12:30 onwards, again we will check. Again we will check what is the price at 12:30. So let us check yesterday. What was the 12:30 price? What was the 12:30 price? Can you see this? 33,383. Actually the morning and the evening, both the prices, strike prices, were the same. 33,400. Anshul sir, investing.com starts with when you see 9:15, the candle is starting from the opening time, not the closing time. Right? If you see the markets end at 3:25, this is the last candle. This is the adjusting closing. So in investing.com, Zerodha, the market starts from the opening time. Also in Zerodha, you see 3:29 will be the last candle. Okay? 329. Okay. Yeah, Pooja ma'am, you had some question. Thank you, Pooja ma'am. European markets. Thank you. So after 12:30, again we will select the same way at 9:20. Right? After 12:30, the same way at 9:20, when we selected the strike price, we are going to select the new strike price and again look for the fish setup. The last time of taking the trade is 250. Why 250? Why 250? Why 250? Because after 250, the theta impact, time decay starts to take place. So we will not take any trade after 250. Okay, now we are going to take a live example. 12th of March, Bank Nifty spot price is 36,414. So now we are coming down to the live examples. Right? Nitesh sir is asking if I want to trade at 11 o'clock. Should I look for 10:55 candle? No. Morning 9:20 to 12:30, 9:20 candle call and put. 12:30 to 2:50, 12:30 call and put. Okay? Raja sir, every day after 250 you will not take option buying trades. Every day. And you will not start the trade before 9:35. Okay, so now, no Nitesh sir, don't worry, I'll show you the live examples also. We're going to show you the live examples. Now, 12th of March, Bank Nifty spot price 36,414. Now we are going down to the examples. We need to practice live. 36,414. 9:20. What are the call put we will select? 12th March. Can you see this Excel sheet? So this is the Excel sheet which I follow when I'm trading. Okay? So 12th of March, 36,414. 36,414. Which are the strikes which I'm going to select? 36,400 call and put. Am I clear with this? Right? Good. No, Varghese sir, both 36,400. Okay? Now let us go down to the chart. Everyone can type in their question. 36 call sellers in command. Can you see this 36,400 call? Clear cut sellers below the VAP. 36,400 put. Can you see buyers are in command? So as an option buyer, I'm not interested when the price is below the VAP. I'm only interested when the price is above the VAP. Okay? So now I will select. So what is my first trade? So now my friends, how many of you know that you can backtest? There is something which is called eye charts options. How many of you heard this? Anyone heard? Okay, so you can get your past data. So what do I want to see? I want to see 36, date is 12th March, expiry is 18th March. Okay? And I want to check 36,400 put. So I will go historical data. I will go to the expiry. 18th March. Okay, I will type the put I will type 36,400 and I will type the date 12th March. It will take me to the 36,400 put. Right? 1 minute chart. So I'll just push to the 12th of March. I'll show you the 36,400 put. Now can you see this? This is the starting point. This is the date. Okay? Can you see this? This is the seller's trap. Can you see? This is your VAP after 9:35. This is the seller's trap. This is the swing high. Can you see the swing high? What was the swing high? The highest high of the last 5. Can you see these last 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see this high? It is greater than this high. Can you see these 2 highs? It is greater. So 5 and 2, 7. So this high is the greater of last 5. Can you see this low? This is lowest, right? Now I know the swing high. What I will go, I will draw a horizontal line above this high. What is the value of this high? 618.1. Now, can you see this candle at 9:49? It has broken 618.1. Can you see the high? 622.9. But has it closed above it? No. Has it closed above 618.1? No. Even though it has made a higher high, it has not closed above it. I will not take this trade. Why? Because the writers are still not completely in the woods. They still have a chance. That is what exactly happened. Again, market went and touched the VAP. Again, it became neutral. Are you seeing this? So I will not take this trade. Why? Because this high, it did not close. When it broke the candle, it did not close above it. Right? Is it clear? Now, just see the same thing here. No trade. Swing top marked as A was breached in candle B. The same thing which I showed you. But it did not close above the high of candle A. So candle A swing high did not materialize. So we look into other swing trades. Okay? So now we go back again. iCharts is very reasonable, my friends. Okay? It's very reasonable. Now, can you see this? Right? It breaks here. This candle. 606 we will buy. Right? What was the ATR here? 12. Okay? So now what is the next trade? Exactly this one. Can you see the swing high? Seller's trap. Goes above it, close above it. So I will buy at 605. What is my ATR? 12. So let me write down in this Excel sheet. What is my entry price? What is it? Call or put? It is 36,400 put. 605. I just have to write the ATR value here. What is the ATR? Can you see this ATR lower? 12.1. Automatically my stop loss price will come. 587.85 is my stop loss. So I just use this Excel, put in my entry, automatically put in the ATR, the stop loss comes, right? So after 15 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What is my exit? 634.55, right? So my exit price is 634.55. I will just finish off this trade. After 15 minutes, my trade is over, right? Is this clear? Now let us move into the next trade. So there will be multiple trades throughout the day, right? So now I have exited here. Now can I see this? This is the swing high. This is the seller's trap. No trap. Again it comes down. Why? Because it fails to close above it. Now I will mark this as the swing high. Okay. Now this is my seller's trap. Okay. Now price closes above 1030 at the swing high. Okay, so what is my opening price? 650.5 is my entry price. What is my stop loss? What is the ATR here? 13.4. So 16.75, 361.75. What is happening? My stop loss got triggered after 2 minutes, right? So my exit price is 631.75, right? So as I come there, right? So I keep finding the swing top. Right? So this is my swing top here. Can you see here? This is my trade gets generated here in this open 634.5. So as a scalping, I'll be doing lot of small trades. So where did we enter? No, where was it? This was, yeah. This was it. No. 634.5, yeah. No, there was no trade here. Sorry. This is not a swing top. This is broken. 2 days high. This is 2 days high. We come here. So what is the high? I note it here. 644. Right? And is 643.8. It does not make a new high. So no trade was done in this particular candle. Can you note this? 644, 643. So no swing tops were breached. Right? So again, we come here. This is where, just have a look. It does not touch. Can you see this level? 593.63 and the low was 593.75. Just have a look. This was a swing high breached. Closes above it. 620.4 is my entry. 620.4 is my entry. And what is my stop loss? ATR is 8.9. So ATR is 9. So my stop loss is 607.15. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, 728.3. Can you see this? One trade, if I can get, which is like a rocket, my risk is 13 rupees. My reward is 108 rupees. There should not be any common. There can be any common candles or not. It is not touching, Chirag sir. That is the beauty. I showed you. Can you see this chart? It is not touching. That is the beauty. Can you see this? It's not touching. 593.75, 593.65. It does not touch. And it gives you that multi-bagger return. Am I making sense? Did you get this? What is a swing high? Swing high is the highest high of the last 5 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 0 point of the swing high, not breach for the next 2 candles. Basically, sir, it is some sort of a resistance. It is some sort of a resistance. When it breaches that resistance and closes above it, and the sellers are already trapped, the big moves happens in scalping, which a scalper can take. So when the writer is cutting his position, that is where big money is made. Now my friends ask me, why not? A scalper can take. So when go through the recordings, actually it will be very difficult for me to again repeat. I will repeat in the new examples. So did you see this March 18th example? How did you identify the trade? Right? Now let us move into 12th March, 12:30. What was the close at 12:30? 36,075. Can you see the 12th March closing at 12:30? 36,075. So what will the strike price you select? Right? 36,100 call and put. Are we clear? Venkatesh sir is asking stop loss jumping. No sir, you will put stop loss market. Right? Okay, so someone is asking, can we use the fractal high? No. Because if we use fractal high, there will be a lot of trades. So 36,100 call and put. So we are going to use 36,075. So we are going to use 36,100 call, 36,100 put. Are we clear at 12:30? We are going to use these 2 strikes. Okay? No, Sanket sir is asking if the candle breaks the first time but does not close above. Sanket sir, if it fails to close above in the first attempt or the first candle, the story of that swing top is over. The story of the swing top is over. We wait for the next candle. Okay, Vishal sir, in the morning, what is the logic? Absolutely, Gajanan sir, you have to check both call and put, which is above the VAP. Both cannot be above the VAP. One of them will be above the VAP. First 15 minutes, you have to wait for the consolidation. Because we don't know who is the winner in the first 15 minutes. The buyer and the seller both fight. Don't worry about the premium, Prem sir. When you're holding the trade for 15 minutes, don't worry about the premiums. It is just fine. Janet sir is saying, can we use Hekanishi? No need. I am not using candlesticks also. Balaji sir, when you're holding the trade for 5 to 15 minutes, don't even give importance to open interest. It's only price and maths. What am I doing? Price and maths. What is the maths? Small stop loss, bigger profits. Okay, Vishal sir is asking, why are we holding trades for 15 minutes? Vishal sir, I have done a research. It says that option writers, when they are squaring off their position, they generally take between 12 to 15 minutes. Okay? Varghese sir is asking, can we buy the call and the put? No sir, only that call or put where the current price is above the VAP. Okay, Anilesh sir has given a very nice thing. If the market is sideways, so Anilesh sir, yesterday what was the market? Sideways. Can you see both the call and the put was below the VAP? Can you see yesterday no trade was done? Anilesh sir, this was yesterday's chart. Can you see? No seller was trapped throughout the day. Can you check? No swing top breakout took place. So very good, Anilesh sir. How long have you been trading, Anilesh sir? So Nakvi sir is asking if Bank Nifty moves 120, 200 points. Nakvi sir, very difficult for us to trade at 920. Puneet sir is asking, yes, this will work on all days. But especially, yes, Chaitra sir, multiple times. No, one swing high, only one time. Only one time. Vishal sir, the success rate of this strategy is 36%. Asif bhai, when the market is in a range, like yesterday, you will get a lot of wrong trades. Expiry day works best, Arvind sir. Absolutely. Weber sir says, Sanjay sir, market mein you have to trade, you have to be very quick. The only challenge, Asif bhai, is execution. You have to be very quick. Very quick. Okay, there are a lot of examples to be covered. No, it will not work good on Nifty. Fin Nifty, Vishnu sir is asking, I need to try. I have not tested it. Whether the options are liquid or not, I don't know. I haven't tested it. Okay? Now, let us check. 36,100 call and put. Let us check the call first. On 12th of March. We have a lot of examples to cover. Right? So now basically I will teach you step by step all the 4 fish setups. Can you see this? 12th of March, 12:30. Can you see this is the WAP? I believe lot of you have done option buying. Lot of you have done option buying without looking at the WAP. How many of you have done option buying without looking at the WAP? So this is where you all have got stuck up. Can you see the 12th of March from 12:30? Prices never went above the WAP. It never went above the WAP. Sorry, 36. 36,000. What was the strike price? 36,100. Yeah. Yeah, this is better. So it never went above the WAP on the 12th of March. Just have a look. Can you see the WAP? It never went above it from 12:30. So no call would have come on the call side. Okay, now let's go down to the put. 36,100. Okay, Sagar sir is telling me to number the candles. Okay, we will do that, Sagar sir. Fractal low, seller's trap. So let us come down to the 12th. Okay, this is 12:30. What is the fractal low? Lowest point. Can you see this candle, Sagar sir? Is this clear? Can you see this low? Right? This is lowest of the next two and the previous two. So this is a fractal low and it is not touching the WAP. Right? Now what is a swing top? A top which is greater than the previous 5 tops. Right? A top which is greater than the previous 5 tops. Okay, so what are the previous 5 tops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And not broken for the next 2 is called a swing top. So I highlight this with this line. Now can you see this? This low was not breached. Can you see this candle? 131. Candle closes above the swing top. What is the swing top? 570, 613. What is the close? 621. Next candle open. 623 you buy. What is your buy price? 623. Okay? So this is your buy price. Okay? 623. What is your ATR? 18.7. So 1.25 ATR is 1.25 into 18.7, 23.8 minus 2. So 597 is my stop loss. 15 minutes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I exit at 883. Right? So what is my profit? 883 minus 623. 260 points. What was my risk? 25 points. This is a rocket trade, my friends. This is the rocket trade, my friends. Right?